Hi there. Thank you for attending this talk. I'm Rakibul Hassan, presenting our paper, The Impact of Viral Posts on Visibility and Behavior of Professionals, a longitudinal study of scientists on Twitter. What happens when I tweet? Nothing. Usually I get one or two retweets and that's it. But if suddenly one of my tweets went viral, how that might change my visibility and subsequent behaviors on Twitter? These are important questions to study because virality can change one's life. For example, the person you see here gained worldwide fame after a meme featuring them went viral. On the flip side, some virality on Twitter destroyed people's lives. We study virality focusing on scientists because scientists use Twitter primarily for professional purposes such as disseminating research to peers, community building, and public engagement. A follower base is required to achieve all of these goals. So our first research question is, does virality lead to follower changes? Additionally, greater engagement and content quality are important factors to maintain scholarly reputation and public reach. Thus, we examined if virality leads to changes in engagement and content quality of subsequent tweets. And finally, we examined if scientists change certain behaviors to get more viral events. This question is particularly interesting because prior research have identified online virality as random events. But we may tend to overestimate our contributions to positive outcomes from events that are in reality random, like the pigeons in B.F. Skinner's famous experiment, who kept dancing, thinking that they were getting food because they were dancing. Now, to measure viral events effects, we want a random sample of people who went viral and a control group with similar profiles. If they behave the same until one group experienced virality and then that group changed their behaviors, we can attribute those behavioral changes to the viral events. The problem is we cannot conduct control experiments on Twitter. Instead, we observed activities of 17,000 scientists for 3 years. Some of them experienced virality. These events were usually smaller compared to viral events involving celebrities or politicians, but still, they were extraordinary events for the scientist population that we examined. And importantly, the scientists experienced these events for the first time in their profile lifespan. We identified a control group by projecting all users in a vector space based on their profile characteristics and past behaviors. And then we paired a non-viral user with a viral user who had similar profile and behaved the same until experiencing virality. By comparing these two groups, we found that the viral group gained more followers in both the short and also in the long terms. Viral users also accumulated more followers among the public who were not scientists. This plot shows the number of tweets for different time intervals before and after viral events. We see a large spike in tweeting activities for the viral group immediately following the first viral event. We also found that viral group tweeted more objective content, and the objectivity score of their tweets further increased after experiencing virality. And finally, after the first viral event, subsequent tweets were more similar to the tweet that went viral. This plot shows the main difference between a viral tweet and other tweets from the same user posted in various time intervals. The difference between two tweets are measured by first embedding both tweet text in a vector space and then taking the world mover's distance between those two tweets. Thus, lower values indicate higher similarity between these tweets. As this plot shows, the distance between the viral tweet and other tweets dropped after the first viral event. Intuitively, one might have tried to get subsequent viral events by posting similar contents. We have other interesting findings in the paper, but in summary, viral events led to both short and long-term follower gains, greater reach to the public, that is non-scientist community, and behavioral changes that may help to repeat such events. These findings have implications for scientific community building, open discussion, and public outreach. We welcome any questions or suggestions to improve this research. And thank you so much for your attention. And we thank NSF and AFOSR for supporting this research.